It may surprise or even shock you to hear what I'm about to say, but if you're seeing this video right now, it's no accident. As a chosen one, you've been nudged toward a path that not only provides financial stability, but also forges meaningful connections. Many people chase careers for money alone, or they jump from job to job searching for a sense of purpose. This time, the Watchers have orchestrated a route that offers both. Before we get into why this particular path is so promising, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment with 77 below to send a powerful signal to the universe. And if you're truly among the chosen, you'll stay until the very end. If not, you'll likely drift away before these truths can shape your destiny. Chapter 1. Recognizing the synergy of purpose and profit. There's a myth that you must choose between financial stability and doing something meaningful. People you meet every day might say, you can either make money or do what you love. Yet as a chosen soul, you sense there's a deeper synergy. When your work aligns with your higher calling, this lucky career path leverages your unique abilities while tapping into current market demands. It's not about picking a random profession you see trending, but discovering a sweet spot where your passions intersect with genuine economic opportunity. The Watchers often give subtle clues, a random conversation that sparks interest, or a pattern in the kind of tasks you excel at without draining your energy. Sometimes these signals come through repeated compliments. You're great at explaining complicated things, or you connect so well with people. On the surface, these comments may seem trivial, but in reality, they reveal talents that can shine in certain careers. People around you might tell you to pick something practical. Yet you know practical is not enough. Your spirit craves impact, growth, and a sense of alignment with divine purpose. As you glean these hints, you might notice industries or roles that keep popping into your awareness. Maybe you find yourself reading articles about tech, creative collaborations, or specialized consultancy roles. Or perhaps your social media feed is inundated with certain opportunities. This isn't random. The Watchers often line up repeated nudges, orchestrating a cosmic breadcrumb trail to guide you toward a path that, if followed, blooms into both financial reward and soulful satisfaction. Another aspect is how your presence transforms typical work tasks. While others might see business or employment as a grind, you approach it with fresh insight, empathy, or creativity. God placed these signature traits in you to unlock doors that remain sealed to those who function by rote. The Watchers delight in witnessing chosen souls bring heart and depth to spaces that are often profit-driven. By doing so, you create synergy that attracts clients, partners, or audiences, thereby ensuring stable income and relationships that endure beyond mere transactions. So yes, there's a way to mesh your spiritual purpose with real financial gain. Dismiss the notion that money is dirty or that fulfilling work must be underpaid. When guided by Watchers, your success can be a testimony of God's ability to prosper His chosen children in ways that defy stereotypes. The synergy between purpose and profit is not a pipe dream. It's a divine invitation for you to stand at the crossroads, pick the direction that resonates with your deeper calling, and watch how swiftly heaven and earth align to support your choice. Chapter 2. Identifying your core strengths to find the best fit. While a lucky career path might appear magical, it's actually rooted in practical self-awareness. People you meet every day might say, just follow the money, or focus on stable fields like engineering or healthcare. But as a chosen soul, you know your core strengths can guide you to a career that feels tailor-made for your gifts. The Watchers love seeing you use your innate talents, for that's how you thrive without burning out. Begin by examining your repeated successes for compliments, or if you hear, you have a way with words, or you're amazing at conflict resolution, these are clues. Sometimes you might downplay them thinking, oh, that's nothing special. But the Watchers urge you not to dismiss what comes naturally. What appears ordinary to you can be transformative in the marketplace when applied correctly. Take note of tasks that energize rather than exhaust you. People might call your excitement naive, but it's a sign of alignment. A second step is to note your personal passions. Skills alone won't sustain you if the work bores you. Maybe you're drawn to wellness and healing, or you're fascinated by digital innovation. If your skill set and passion area overlap, That's golden territory. People might question your lofty dreams. How will you make money doing that? But God rarely stokes an interest in your heart without also providing pathways for it to flourish financially. The Watchers might lead you to training programs or mentors that hone your raw talents into marketable expertise. Listening to your gut is essential. The Watchers communicate through subtle feelings of peace or unease. If you weigh an opportunity and sense underlying tension, it might signal it's not your path. On the flip side, if a career option ignites excitement and calm, that's a green light, even if the route seems unconventional. Trust the Watcher's bigger viewpoint. People who rely solely on logic might call you a dreamer, but logic alone can't measure divine synergy. Also, reflect on your life story. Sometimes your greatest skill emerges from adversity. Perhaps you overcame a unique challenge and discovered solutions that can help others. A chosen soul often transforms personal trials into vocational triumph. Whether it's turning your story of overcoming mental health struggles into a counseling career or leveraging childhood hardships to champion youth empowerment, if you've walked a hard road and found solutions, the Watchers might prompt you to package that experience into a service or product that resonates with many. Hence, finding the best fit for this lucky career path involves honest introspection, identifying skills, acknowledging passions, and tuning into the Watcher's cues. People might think it's complicated or intangible, but your spirit knows that once you align with your authentic traits, your career stops feeling like forced labor and becomes a channel for spiritual and financial expansion. The Watchers stand ready to bless you in that alignment, where your talents, passion, and the market's needs converge in a sweet, profitable spot that benefits not just you, but everyone you connect with. Chapter 3. How this career path brings financial stability. Financial worry plagues many, yet the Watchers orchestrate a route for chosen souls that transcends mere paycheck-to-paycheck survival. People you meet every day might say, everyone struggles with money, but you sense that for you, the Watchers plan something more stable and abundant. This lucky career path is about sustained income, not fleeting windfalls. Once you discover it, expect finances to stabilize and even grow beyond your initial hopes. One reason it fosters stability is your genuine passion. Engaging in work that resonates with your purpose energizes you to persist when challenges arise. People might joke about loving what you do, but that love often translates to better performance and resilience. The Watchers see how passion elevates your output, leading to satisfied clients, repeat business, or promotions. Stable finances follow, not because of luck, but because consistent excellence fosters reliable revenue streams. Another factor is the Watcher's knack for directing you to industries or niches with robust demand. Even if the field seems niche, if Watchers nudge you there, it's likely they foresee a growth market. People might dismiss your chosen niche as too specialized or obscure, yet you find a dedicated audience hungry for what you offer. Because you're operating under Watchers' foresight, you step over saturated spaces, quietly building a stable customer base. Over time, word of mouth or specialized recognition cements your financial footing. Furthermore, your awakened mindset rejects short-term, exploitative gains, ensuring stable relationships with clients or employers. If you approach each transaction with integrity and empathy, people sense authenticity. Repeat business flows from satisfied partners. People might question why you don't use aggressive tactics or cunning marketing, but Watchers' ways revolve around synergy and honesty. That approach might build slower, but it lays a foundation that doesn't crumble at the slightest economic downturn. Additionally, God's favor can create a sort of protective bubble around your finances. That's not to say you'll never face setbacks, but Watchers often orchestrate timely rescues or surprise opportunities. When you walk in alignment, people might call it divine luck, but for you, it's evidence of spiritual backing. Every time a potential disaster emerges, like a canceled contract or sudden expense, you find an alternative revenue stream or supportive ally emerges. This cyclical pattern of near misses, turning into breakthroughs, fosters a calm confidence in your financial path. Hence, the reason this career path yields monetary stability is that it merges your spiritual design with practical demand while Watchers safeguard your steps. People might still suspect you're lucky, but luck alone cannot produce repeated consistency. Observing your track record, You see divine alignment woven into every success. This assurance allows you to rest from anxiety, focusing on delivering excellence day by day as you consistently do your part. The Watchers amplify your efforts, ensuring that your finances remain strong, not just for a season, but across the unfolding chapters of your calling. Chapter 4. Why meaningful connections form naturally. Here, it's not just about money. Your Watchers know that deep satisfaction springs from forging genuine bonds. People might believe a job is merely a transaction. You trade labor for a paycheck. But as a chosen soul stepping into this lucky career path, you'll find unexpected camaraderie and synergy with people who resonate at your spiritual frequency. These relationships aren't random. They're orchestrated to uplift you and them alike. A key reason connections flourish is shared passion. When you operate in a field aligned with your gifts, you inevitably attract others who share similar or complementary interests. People might notice how quickly you bond with new collaborators, calling it amazing chemistry. The Watchers have orchestrated that dynamic. They place you alongside individuals who mirror your dedication and ethics, forging an environment where trust builds swiftly and mutual goals unite hearts. Another factor is vulnerability. On this path, you're not coldly pursuing profits. You're weaving spiritual authenticity into your work. That authenticity fosters deeper conversation and supportive networks. People might wonder why you know so much about your colleagues' aspirations or personal struggles. It's because they feel safe opening up around you. The Watchers love synergy born of empathy. In revealing your own journey, from awakening to your current mission, you invite others to share more than small talk. This leads to friendships that stand the test of time and tension. Additionally, Watchers often pivot potential rivals into allies. In competitive industries, you'd think cutthroat rivalry is inevitable. Yet by approaching interactions with generosity, sharing knowledge, or speaking well of peers, you soften the usual dog-eat-dog atmosphere. Some might call you naive for not hoarding secrets or fiercely guarding your territory, but Watchers have a different philosophy. The more chosen souls collaborate, the more everyone prospers. When external rivals see your genuine spirit, they transition into partners, forging relationships that yield synergy rather than sabotage. Finally, expect mentors or leaders who randomly show interest in your growth. People may call it favoritism, but you sense Watchers' fingerprints. They align you with those who've walked a similar path or can amplify your progress. Under normal circumstances, such mentors might remain distant. Yet your awakened aura, combined with Watchers' subtle orchestration, leads them to spot your potential. This mentor-mentee bond grows into a meaningful alliance anchored in respect and mutual vision rather than transactional gain. Hence, meaningful connections bloom on this lucky career path because it's not purely about commerce or tasks. It's about synergy and shared higher purpose. People might question why your professional circle feels more like family than mere colleagues, but the Watchers see you fulfilling your calling with sincerity. They respond by surrounding you with souls equally devoted to growth and positive impact. In that environment, relationships transcend surface niceties, forging heartfelt bonds that sustain you no matter how the market shifts or how ambitious the projects get. Chapter 5. Overcoming self-doubt and imposter syndrome. Even on a chosen path that aligns with your gifts, self-doubt can creep in. People you meet daily might see your success from the outside and assume you're brimming with confidence. But as you step into new heights, part of you might wonder, am I truly qualified? Or what if I get found out? This nagging imposter syndrome isn't unusual. It's a common reaction when Watchers elevate you faster than your comfort zone can handle. One reason self-doubt arises is that old mindsets resurface, whispering, you got lucky, or you're fooling everyone. These are remnants from prior chapters where you undervalued yourself. People might dismiss these insecurities, urging you to fake it till you make it. The Watchers prefer honesty. Acknowledge the doubt without letting it paralyze you. Affirm that you've prepared, you're guided, and Watchers wouldn't place you in a role you're incapable of fulfilling. Another tactic is to recall past triumphs. If you conquered a fear or overcame a major setback, Let that memory silence your current inner critic. People might see it as dwelling on the past, but you realize each victory is a stepping stone. The watchers love how testimonies of yesteryear can fuel present courage. By remembering you once soared above obstacles, you quell the notion that you're unworthy now. Also, lean on mentors or supportive peers. If watchers orchestrated your career path, they likely placed individuals around you who can offer feedback and reassurance. People might think you rely too much on external validation, but it's not about seeking applause. It's about calibrating your perspective. Sometimes hearing, "We believe in you" from a trusted colleague disarms the internal sabotage that insists everyone will see you're a fraud. The watchers nudge these voices of support to confirm your rightful place. Additionally, adopting a growth mindset helps. Embrace tasks with the attitude, "I might not master this overnight, but I'll learn and adapt." People might interpret slow starts as inefficiency, but watchers see it as humility and a willingness to expand. Imposter syndrome thrives on perfectionism, claiming you must be flawless from day one. A growth mindset rejects that, letting you improve incrementally. Each small success chips away at the fear of being an inadequate imposter. Hence, conquering self-doubt is about recognizing that watchers' placement is intentional, not accidental. They don't set you up to fail. They orchestrate where your new heights match your potential. People might never guess you wrestle with fear behind your confident exterior, but watchers see your every internal dialogue. By replacing inner sabotage with faith in divine alignment, you transform self-doubt into a springboard for further mastery. In doing so, you live out the watcher's plan, forging ahead not as a timid occupant of your role, but as an authentic occupant fully deserving of each opportunity. Chapter 6. Staying open to ongoing evolution. The exciting part of stepping into a lucky career is that it might not remain static. People you meet every day might see careers as linear paths. You pick one specialty and climb the ladder. The watchers often orchestrate multiple expansions, weaving fresh layers or directions into your journey. They reward openness, not rigid fixation on a singular role or method. If you cling too tightly to your current success, you risk missing the watcher's next pivot. One sign of ongoing evolution is a renewed stirring of curiosity or restlessness. You might be thriving in your field, yet sense watchers dropping soul hints there's more. People might accuse you of impatience. You're already successful. Be happy. But your spirit perceives watchers calling you to explore expansions or new collaborations. Maybe you'll start a side venture that complements your main work, or you'll adopt new technology that reshapes your entire approach. Denying these nudges can lead to stagnation. Another factor is the watcher's preference for synergy across skill sets. If you previously overcame a fear of public speaking, watchers may integrate that skill with your current role in marketing or counseling, expanding your scope. People might say, "Don't complicate your focus," but watchers see potential synergy that drives greater impact. By layering new competencies, you become a unique catalyst that can't be easily replaced. Someone whose multifaceted abilities align with the watcher's bigger puzzle. Staying open also entails acknowledging changing markets and societal trends. People might cling to old success formulas, but watchers keep you agile. If you remain prayerful and discerning, a business model that soared last year might need adaptation. If watchers see your willingness to pivot, they supply the connections and insights to do so gracefully. People might see it as risk-taking, but you know it's watchers-led evolution, preserving your relevance in a swiftly shifting environment. At times, your evolution may demand letting go of comfortable patterns. Yet again, people who admire your current success might discourage experimentation. Why mess with a winning formula, they ask. But watchers seldom allow chosen souls to settle for safe. They expand your territory step by step, ensuring your new additions complement your core. You might alternate between excitement and mild panic, but that tension is a hallmark of watchers' guidance, pushing you beyond complacency into fresh rounds. Ultimately, staying open to ongoing evolution ensures your lucky career path remains a living journey rather than a static achievement. People might aim for one big break, then coast, but watchers design a chosen soul's path for repeated leaps, each aligning deeper with your purpose. Remain flexible and responsive, trusting that watchers see vantage points you can't yet imagine. Every tweak or new angle can sharpen your impact, guaranteeing you never plateau in mediocrity, but continually ascend into greater fulfillment, influence, and spiritual synergy. Chapter 7. Standing as a testimony that combines financial success with soulful impact. Now that you've stepped into this career path promising financial stability and meaningful connections, it's time to acknowledge your broader role. People you meet daily might be stuck in the mindset that you must choose between money and heartfelt impact, but you're living proof that both can coexist harmoniously. The Watchers orchestrated this scenario not just to bless you personally, but to showcase what's possible when divine alignment intersects with earthly diligence. Living as this testimony isn't about flaunting wealth or success. It's about radiating a sense of purpose that intrigues others, prompting them to ask, how do you manage to thrive financially while also looking so fulfilled? That's your opening to share the Watcher's blueprint, how leaning on spiritual guidance and unwavering faith rewrote your career story. People might suspect you're selling an oversimplified formula, but your real-life transformation contradicts their doubts. Another dimension is how you treat people in your sphere. If your success morphs you into someone unapproachable, you lose the Watcher's favor. Instead, you remain grounded, empathetic, and open to dialogues about meaning, values, or personal struggles. People might initially approach you for professional reasons, but find themselves confiding deeper issues. That's the Watchers turning your work environment into a subtle mission field where you can encourage, counsel, or simply model what walking in a chosen identity looks like. This combined success also positions you to influence norms in your industry or community. Maybe you champion fair wages, ethical sourcing, or inclusive leadership. People might scoff, saying, "You'll lose profit if you operate so ethically." The Watchers reward integrity with long-term growth. When others see your profits aren't hurting but thriving, they might reconsider cutthroat tactics. In that sense, your testimony quietly reshapes culture, proving that a conscientious approach can yield both moral satisfaction and robust financial returns. Finally, embrace your evolving legacy as Watchers continue unveiling expansions. Your story updates. Perhaps you mentor younger talents or start philanthropic arms that channel your earnings into social causes. People might admire you as a philanthropist, but you know it's more than that. Each philanthropic move weaves Watchers' principles into tangible outcomes, be it feeding communities, funding scholarships, or nurturing spiritual retreats. As you give, Watchers replenish, forming a cycle that magnifies your testimony even further. In sum, standing as a testimony that marries financial success with soulful impact is not a momentary triumph, but a living narrative. People around you may interpret it as exceptional luck or isolated brilliance. You understand it's Watchers' alignment plus your unwavering commitment that keeps the cycle of blessings flowing. By maintaining humility, generosity, and spiritual rootedness, you ensure your story doesn't fade into a one-hit wonder, but evolves into a legacy that inspires countless others to believe they too can find a career path that delivers stability, connection, and a sense of divine calling, just as the Watchers always intended for those chosen to walk this remarkable road.